So yeah, Letterkenny's cool so far.
Would you say it's a good show?
I would say it's a good show.
Oh, it's a great show.
But yeah, I like that it semi has a story to it and everything like that. You know, but and then like but instead of like Family Guy, for example, they'll have like a big thing happen and then in the next episode they'll just act like it never happened.
Yeah.
In Letterkenny,
small things happen.
It's like a throwaway line.
Yeah.
Like that girl got pregnant or was saying she was pregnant, and that was the end of an episode, and you're like, holy shit.
That was
like,
the end of the season.
Yeah, like that's gonna be huge. And then just right in the beginning of the episode, oh no, I'm not actually pregnant.
Yeah,
like,
after the fight in the bar, he talks to her and she goes, yeah, I'm not pregnant.
Yeah.
Or then, even something about like, sorry, I lied about being pregnant. He's like, that's all right.
Just continues the episode, and maybe they did think of something, like maybe they were like, maybe he does have a kid, blah blah blah, and then just like decided against it and just did that.
Yeah, it could have,
which
been
is
that.
Also hilarious. Like
yeah.
And then what I was gonna say too, I was every time I see Dan, it makes me think of Hagrid, because he like from Harry Potter, because he like looks like kind of a smaller version, and I just think that movie would be so funny. He's like, "You're a wizard, Harry."
And then instead of him saying, "I should not have said that," like, you know, in episode, I almost said episode 1 because we were talking about Star Wars earlier.
Yeah.
In Sorcerer's Stone, he goes, "I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that." He just goes, "I think I'm having a panic attack."
Yeah.
All I want to say about Letterkenny, because if we talk about it too much, I feel like it gets redundant, much like a Tough Indian. That's a Shorzy reference. But 10 seasons in, and it has not gotten stale, and they also haven't jumped the shark and made it ridiculous. And I think that's a true testament of the show.
So when you kill those things, and you do the kill like that, it makes her, you decapitate her, and you can freeze all the enemies around you.
Hey James, I call your mom Medusa because she makes me hard as this rock. Hey James,
what's that?
You're such a fruit. I'm surprised I didn't meet you in the produce section. You're getting fucking wrecked.
Oh my god.
How are you gonna come back from this gruesome verbal raping?
I can't feel emasculated when I'm Kratos. It just doesn't happen.
That is the ultimate comeback. Hey dude, you're gay. Yeah, well, I'm playing God of War, so eat shit.
Just decapitated a bitch. It's not a big deal.
Not for you, you psychopath. Yeah. Oh, dude, I watched this Always Sunny Best Insults compilation.
Oh.
Just for the viewers at home listening, here's my favorite insult from that compilation.
I hate the bus! You're disgusting! I can't stand being near you, low-life degenerates!
A lot of their stuff is improvised, so it's like not even this beautifully crafted, you know, sentence. Somebody was like at the keyboard and they're like, okay, yeah, if it you know, the rhythm of the sentence, so it's gonna be like ba-da-da-ba-da. They're just like, you stupid ugly bitch fat, fat.
Yeah.
But even that stuff is like,
and it works.
Yeah, it works so well.
And it works. Oh, I think we're gonna be facing Apollo here pretty soon. Oh, right, because we don't have the powers yet.
Which powers?
The bow from whatchamacallit, the bow from Apollo. We can't just fucking burn this bramble down.
You just see Apollo Creed with a quiver.
Prison of Tinder.
Oh my god.
My prison. Do you say Tinder or Prison of Pinder?
Prison of Tinder.
I thought so, but it almost sounded like a P, and I was like, the hell is Pinder?
Yeah.
Of Pitter Patter.
Yeah.
My prison of Tinder. Dude, Tinder is a prison.
Yeah.
Let's all get off of it. Nice. I'm just gonna put like a bunch of filters and like epic music or something.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. When I was a kid, I thought she said, when she says, I don't know where my soul is, as a kid, I thought it was so funny because my brother and I were like, I don't know where my soda is. We could have been freaking Kids Bop writers at that age.
Yeah,
We could have been Kids Bop.
some of the songs that I hear these days that I'm just like, oh yeah, I very much misunderstood the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's that one song that's like, play that funky music,
Like,
and I thought it said play that fucking music, and so I'd be like 5, just going, play that fucking music, like in the backseat of the car.
That's awesome.
Which is essentially the same. Oh my fucking god, why does he roll when I land? I hate that shit. I'm trying to open her up.
I cannot help you.
And all
and
you do
see
is
what
roll.
that goes. Yeah, but I don't. Because
You have to be
this
really
closes.
fast. Or...
Odds were right
I guess so.
with you.
Yeah, you can make it.
I can't run. Why can't you run?
Can you roll? Can you tuck and roll of sorts? There you go.
Heyo. Oh my god, just in time. Oh yeah.
Oh fuck, it's Fluffy.
Yeah, Kratos don't give a fuck. You're
He
just all-
unleashed a hell beast.
you-
I'm like
You think we're
boom.
helping this guy and shit.
That was your first mistake, boy. Isn't Kratos also wasn't he canceled for being emotionally and physically abusive to his son?
I have no clue.
He's like, the mom like died 20 minutes ago, and then he's like, all right, now kill this deer, boy. And he's like, this reminds me of my mom. And he's like, bops his head.
Gotta toughen up.
Yeah, bops his noodle around a little bit and goes like, you're a pussy. That was in the game, right?
I think so. Sounds canon.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Think
this
back?
makes a lot more. Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
badass, dude. See, dude, we're just too beta for this game.
Yeah,
We
we're
have to
like-
get in the Sigma mindset.
That's true.
And that's never gonna happen with us.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Not in this lifetime.
I saw.
Not with our chromosomes and our DNA.
I saw a clip on Instagram of someone
Mm-hmm.
asking Jack Harlow for girl advice, and he just goes, "Some people are just meant to be beta."
He's a true alpha because they were like, oh, what's your pickup line? And he goes, hey, I'm Jack. And they
Yeah.
go, that works. And he goes, every time. I asked a coworker, I was like, are you a ladies' man? And he's like, yeah, I guess so. Depends on the lady. I'm like, yeah, you can't be a whore about it. And I was like, man, I thought I was a ladies' man till I met you.
We got the bow. I guess we don't have to face Apollo just yet to get the bow. This shit's sick because you can either just do regular arrows or you could do a charged flame attack.
Nice.
Set shit on fire.
Burnt to a crisp. Just like my toast.
Although it does
Yeah.
like auto aim that you absolutely cannot control.
Oh,
Which sucks.
That is the true blight of video games.
Yeah.
I forget what game I was playing. Must have not been very noteworthy, but it had some real shitty auto aim, and I could not progress because of it, because it just took me way too long to like mess with the game to
Yeah.
make it work for me.
That'll always be quite upsetting.
Yeah. And you know what, guys? This game, honestly, that opening is a 10 out of 10, but because of the auto aiming, it's now a 2 out of 10. Do you remember, like, old video game reviewers? It's kind of like video essay talk, but it was like, I'm going to rate this game a 5 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, why do you talk like that? It's kind of like when video essays have that weird speech pattern.
Yeah, I really hate that shit.
It's a very pseudo-intellectual way of talking. Because it doesn't make you sound smarter, but because you have kind of a lo-fi beat and you're using, you did some research, you sound a little smart. So you go, well, the thing is, and then you put big text when you're like, okay, so here's an example, right? It's like, Kratos is a savage, and then savage will be like, they just type that word out real big on the screen.
And people think they gotta write it down.
Yeah,
and
they're like,
shit.
oh shit, I gotta take notes.
Yeah.
Am I in class? Did you ever have that dream where you're like out of college or high school, but you have a dream that you're late to class or you missed
Yeah,
weeks of school and you have the exam or whatever?
yeah, I've definitely had similar things to that.
I had a dream where it's like I am the age I am when I have the dream, but I'm for some reason in high school again.
Same.
Or still in high school, but it's not like I'm a super duper senior.
No, it's like,
like-
normal.
Yeah. But then there's always that moment where you're like, why am I in high school?
Right.
And that's when you wake up and you find
Yeah.
out you're in high school and you are asleep in class. And the last 5 years, your entire college, your entire post-college was the dream. You're in civics.
And you're a piece of shit. So
With Mr. Williams. And you're a piece of shit.
Oh, these
Wake
are
up.
fun. So when there's like a whole squad of harpies, I like to see how long I can stay in the air.
That's a nice little fun challenge.
Yeah.
Would you say a flaring of herpes?
I mean, I wouldn't, but
That's me on the wall right there watching you play. I'm just going.
that's me
Oh.
on the other side of the glory hole.
That's me about to suck a man's penis, and I know who it is. I don't do the glory hole thing.
And then that's my friend on the other side because we're confused.
We didn't agree upon who was doing what.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys that I need a little emotional connection. I can't just have a one night stand. I watch my interracial step sibling porn for the story. I need to get invested.
Well, that's why it matters.
Yeah. Okay, yes, they're step siblings, but what's the relationship like? Are they close in age? Are they friends? Do they hate each other? Why are they fucking? It's
What's
like,
the parent situation?
what's that? Is the brother the dad's kid or the mom's kid?
Yeah, I feel like that makes a difference.
Who moved into whose house? Or did the parents get a new house together? Are they renting? The questions are literally endless, much like my dick. The plot twist is, it's been big this whole time. And then whole time is really big in text. And this was actually a video essay about my dick. And you're still in high school. Wake up.
And you're still in high school.
Aren't we all in some way, shape, or form? That's me falling for a beautiful woman at the grocery store I see across the aisle.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I said it like a second after the guy fell, but... that's me. Me editing, put an arrow and then the word me and have it follow the guy when he was
That'd be
falling.
crazy. You make it look super real, like it literally is just a miniature you falling out of the sky.
Put my face in motion trying
Yeah.
I wish we had an editor because my favorite thing in Let's Plays... I mean, I am the editor, but like I wish we had someone else editing because my favorite thing in Let's Plays is when they go, editor, or whoever's editing this, put the thing in.
Yeah.
But when we do it, you either go, Eric, do that, or I have to go, me later, do that.
Yeah.
And that's not as funny.
I mean, you could always pretend. I feel like some people do that too. Where they're like, editor, but it's really just them.
Oh my god, do you ever watch that old Smosh skit called Editor?
No.
Oh god, it's so shitty, but when it first came out, I thought it was so funny. It's a guy, like, in an office photoshopping stuff, and then Ian is the boss, and his joke is, God damn it, editor! And he's like, you have to make her tits bigger in Photoshop! God damn it, editor!
Oh my god.
It was so shit, but I thought it was so funny.
No, I actually never really watched Smosh.
You never watched
that was, like,
Boxman?
on
You
and popping and stuff.
You never watched superhero training
Was
video?
it Shane Dawson kid, and he had beef with Smosh, so I just never
I can see
decided
that.
to watch them.
You
I
were
don't
loyal.
remember what it was about at all.
You
I
were
just
loyal.
remember.
Your father taught you brand loyalty after he made you smoke an entire pack of Marlboro Reds.
And I was
And you said, I'm more of an American spirit man.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Like,
what
I like
color?
I like the ads and the Camel commercials.
Yeah, and he goes, which color? And you go, the teal American spirits. And he hit you. That was something interesting, not knowing anything about all the different cigarettes, and then working at a gas station, and being surrounded by every cigarette.
Yeah.
And just being like, okay, so that's cool mint? That's menthol? What? That's light? That's extra light?
Yeah.
Light in what? Cancer?
Yeah, right.
Seinfeld music plays.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why somebody doesn't
Oh.
smoke. They're like, there's so many, I just don't know where to start.
Right.
And then someone who does smoke is like, literally pick one, and you're like, but
yeah,
where do I
you'll
start?
hate every other one except for the one that you like, and it's
That's
like, oh.
kind of true though.
It is.
Like,
That's why I said that.
yeah. Well, I wasn't saying.
You silly goose. But
I am no silly goose. I'm a serious Sally. I'm a serious duck.
Trial 2.
Ooh, dude, we're speeding along. Kill wandering souls before they are converted into Hades' army. Let's do it.
Before they're converted?
Or after they're converted.
Oh, so there's your Minotaur.
Yay! Alright, we can turn this off now.
Probably will after the trials here.
That's all I needed to see. And now my emotional investment is done.
Oh my god.
That Minotaur is actually
Yeah, he's fucking me up.
stabbing your asshole with his horn.
Forgot about the bow. Use what you have in your resources.
Why'd you say it like that? It's like a quote or something.
I'm remembering what my master taught me.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, this is... The
Ooh.
finishers are so cool with the Minotaur.
I will say this.
When he grabs his horns and, like, snaps his neck, that's a
the
cool
Minotaur
one,
stare. I almost stab.
too.
That is
Minotaur
one
stab.
thing I will say is that like I don't hunt. I have no interest in hunting, but you
I
know
don't
some.
cook, I don't clean.
What if yeah? Her song is just like I don't hunt. I have no interest in hunting. But let me tell you, I got
like
this ring.
ducks, I like deer. What?
Yeah, and you're like,
Yeah.
what? What does this have to do with your abnormally wet pussy?
Yeah. If you don't hunt, you get this wet ass pussy. It's like, oh, she brought it back. Okay.
Okay, no. I'm sorry, Cardi B. You're a good. You're a good writer. But anyway, what I was saying was, you know, somebody will be like, oh yeah, like I killed this big animal like for the sport and like the challenge or whatever.
Yeah.
There is nothing that darkens my heart than seeing a beautiful beast like a minotaur slayed.
Yeah.
There is no sport in that. It is just sad.
Well, that's like that.
Do you want to trial 3?
That creepy looking.
Destroy everything.
Like she literally looks like a teenage girl version of Carrot Top, but they call her the Gun Girl or whatever. She
In
like
this game?
No, in real life, she's
Oh.
like a big advocate
That
for
makes sense.
gun rights and all that shit. But she does like she goes to Africa and hunts like exotic animals
Oh,
and shit.
God.
Yeah, and it's like. And she'll like post about it like, yeah, this is this like crazy rare whatever that I killed, and it's like, fuck you.
I'm gonna
like,
wear a pelt made out of this cheetah, but you can only see it on
Like-
my OnlyFans.
Like, yeah, right. I really hope the
That would
gun
be
fucking
hilarious,
just explodes in
actually.
your hands one of these days. Yeah, just the kind of the psychology of like, I woke up today. You know what I'm gonna do for fun? Go kill shit. It's like. That doesn't sound a little messed up.
I know,
to
doesn't
these
that
people.
sound actual psychotic?
Like, yeah, like
That's what video games
like,
are for.
Right.
I never have to kill anyone or anything because I just do it in a video game.
Like, and I'm not. This isn't like a holier than thou type thing. It's literally just.
That being said, though,
that's
James
weird.
is on a soapbox that is
Yeah.
elevated right
Yeah.
now, so he is actually physically above me.
Yeah, it's like that's so weird.